I have a... Let's wait.
Mr. Yang. Why did you not tell your...
It's just like you said, an inability rather than an unwillingness. Plus, it's a long story, not something that can be so. But I chose to believe you, and I also believe that if it were their choice to make, they would make the same one.
Thank you. I'm grateful. To reciprocate. In the upcoming confrontation, if the odds aren't in the Astral Express's favor, if my meager...
We're back here again. Aventurine actually chose a really conspicuous location. That guy's really...
Not a soul in... Everyone, pay attention. The...
Ladies, gentlemen, dream seekers, tycoons, esteemed guests of the Watchmaker and the family. Also not forgetting the nameless of the renowned Astral Express. Well,
Astral Express.
We've kept your appointment, Mr. Aventurine. It is customary to show yourself as well.
I will. Everyone, give it.
Let me remind...
Oh, no, because he...
3?
That's right. A truly you will... Let me be a little clearer. I will detonate the Stellaron in you. BAM! The entire...
Your bluff isn't...
You wanna bet?
You won't do it.
Of course I came from the... But the sun could... Have you ever heard the saying, every night is practice? Friends, the game has... Nor do you have any reason. The dice are cast. Ladies and gentlemen, ready to unveil your cards? The Architect's flawed stone. Of no value at all. I'm putting down the bet. I'm taking the gamble. I'm claiming the win. I'll invade spin the wheel, a daring gamble. Walking the brink of death for rebirth. Oh. For the Emperor Lord! All right. Let's see who has the last laugh. Let the game begin!
Time for revolution.
Let's make... Hope you're prepared!
Countless threads. Thus our fates become one. So fragile, like a wisp of silk. Lend me your strength. A little all lie to be revealed.
All I know. Time to bow out!
Catadons? Ha! This battle is Lend me your strength. A little honesty would do it. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
down from above.
This ends here! In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
Is that fear I sense?
Let's make it quick.
Even on a losing streak, as long as people still have hope, they'll keep throwing money on the table. The chance potential is what you hang on to. That's what justifies the gamble. Prepare for something. Serendipity! It's all or nothing!
Rules are made to be broken. Just double down.
Is that fear I sense? Adorned in splendor! Countless threads. Thus our fates become one. All light to be revealed.
Everybody's like that. Down to the last player. So why can't I be happy too? Why can't I feel that free? Always hide your ace with a straight face. I'm starting to get a little impatient with you all. Friends, to fully relish this, I'm betting every last ship. Only by casting aside reason does one truly gamble. Emanator, I know you'll match my wager, right?
You're
Perhaps.
Pinnacle. What do you hope to find within a dream?
I'm not looking for any. They aren't in a dream.
I'm afraid,
Why?
because the path,
Even if
precisely, they have never glanced. They leave wovens.
there are always the... in your eyes.
You still have us, but not much.
That is enough. Before they vanish, I will reach. I wish to mourn the departed, weeping like rain, to swell the crossing stream. As the tide arrives, leading you back home.
A gigantic black hole. And see?
Welcome to this sad world, Kakavasha.
Your good luck is the most precious wealth we, all Avgin, have.
If you come out alive after 2 days, it proves that you're the real deal.
Wealth, status, power. The IPC will give you whatever you want. Even as for us, we will reunite in Kakava's next Aurora.
It's a pity this is not the place you were expecting.
Melody. Is it?
Perhaps to you, I am just an emanator who's hiding her identity. But the sleeping and only some who have...
So,
This is all but a...
it seems that my death has already been determined.
Even if you wish for it, I can't promise you anything. Now that you've accomplished your goal, I think you can be a little more forthcoming.
What do you mean?
Your performance at the theme park was wonderful and grandiose. A simple yet practical technique that fooled almost everyone. No one would have ever thought that you... Real death, but... Because this is the only way to use this Penacony.
How did you find out?
I never imagined...
It's that person's identity, isn't it?
I see her in the...
Let's just say I'd put money on the possibility. The murder isn't nearly enough to disrupt business as usual. Even if there were 1 or 2 murders on Penacony, most people wouldn't be personally affected. This dream of theirs is that barrier.
Unless... and lives to tell the tale.
Someone... I got the idea early. Someone...
Hint.
Well, proof is the one thing, but you don't need proof to have a
You don't sound very You're very lucky. You possess great and that's how you win. And in your plans, the...
Well, it's a huge camp detonating a Stellaron. If, at the end...
It is pointless to discuss. And after this, whether... Have you never wavered?
Wavered? Because other than that...
Wake up from this dream and go to where you should be. Your gamble is not over yet.
Before we part, can you answer one more question? Why are we born?
I don't think this and never have. Nor do you.
But the nihility
and because of that...
But it is still there. If the dice of fate...
My answer might not be able... But you said, sleep is the rehearsal of death. So why does life slumber? Because so you can definitely understand why, even if the ending has been... But before the end, there are many things that humans can do while... And because of this... Take a good look at your pocket. Your friend has already given you the answer. Good luck.
Mister? You're leaving? You...
Yes.
Then where are they?
They are in a place where everyone will go. A very...
Then are you going?
I'll get there one, but not now. There will come a day when this... So... Until that time comes...
Preparing?
Well, preparing to face them.
I know you'll be...
Well, of course. What do you say? One last time? Put our palms together?
Are you going now?
Yes. May the Mother Goddess thrice close her eyes for you, keeping your blood eternally pulsing. May your journey be forever peaceful, and your schemes
forever concealed. Our paths will cross again beneath Kakava's shimmering auroras. Farewell, Kakavasha.
the light of the abyss only represents one outcome.
He kept his promise. And got what he wanted.
As planned.
Let's fulfill our duty. I come for an audience. I bestow poison and all for the...
You're awake. I've been waiting on you for quite a while. You've met me before. I'm Sam, the Stellaron Hunter. I originally planned on showing up earlier to reveal some truths to you, but Elio is right. I don't know people, so... This is to show you.
All that I am.
Labyrinth-like corridors and halls? Traps everywhere? The owner of this mansion must be a bit paranoid.
You are so funny, Mr. Security Officer. I hope that sense of humor of yours has helped you find the serial killer.
Just expressing a personal opinion.
Mr. Gallagher, my patience is wearing thin. Neglecting duties will only make me more suspicious that you and the real serial killer are connected.
Scoundrel, punk, drunk, hooligan. I have heard this trash talk all too often. But I have never once thought that I'd be treated as an accomplice to a murderer. I take back what I said. Your problem isn't paranoia. You're just crazy, you know? Lunatic. You, the family, you broke my spine and pulled out my fangs, and now you want to accuse me of murder? Ridiculous. Only idiots who've drunk too much Soul Glad will berate a stray dog in the streets. What exactly is making you say all this nonsense? You should be more concerned about the Outworld visitors who are making a scene in the theme park than me.
I don't need you to remind me. The moment that ambassador walked out the doors of the mansion, I knew what he was trying to do. My servants see everything. His little magic tricks may have fooled me, but no matter. I'm happy to see how things have turned out. Why do you think that I just let him go? And why do you think I emptied the theme park stage? Because my target from the beginning has always been you, Hound. The more noise he makes, the more opportunities I have to make you and your true master pay in blood.
If I were really the murderer, why would you need to be so secretive? Ha! I forgot. You also have a difficult master to serve, telling you to ignore the murder case and focus solely on that Charmony festival. Isn't that right, my brother?
Looks like your disguise has helped you successfully understand every facet of the family.
Disguise? You must be blind to be accusing me of being a fake. Open your eyes, take a good look.
Indeed, every part of you is real. The brown hair, soft and curly like Benny's. The orange eyes, which make me miss the gaze of Sir Whitaker. That odd scar, the mark of Wolsey, and the gray vest, tie, hound emblem, bottle, the bartending, and your role as a security from all 52 when they are gathered. Countless tiny truths are woven together into a lie. You collected a small piece of each of them and claimed them for yourself. Then you invented this facade, a complete Gallagher. Tell me I'm wrong, minion of the Enigmata.
You have guts, I'll give you that. Not bad. I severely underestimated you. Admirable. But so what? Can this prove that I murdered your sister and that stowaway?
This proves that you and the Memory Zone meme death are linked. Listen up. I don't care how you did it. I only care about one thing. You devil. You wretched, despicable dog. Why did you...
You know, in the thick of things, people are blind to the grit in their eyes. Yet they can always feel it scratch. Want the answer? I'll give it to you. The whole thing is just fate playing a cruel joke on us.
Newsflash! Penacony's Charmony Festival has entered its countdown phase. Accompanied by Clocky's TikToks, after 12 system hours, this grand celebration will commence with much fanfare.
I already told you! We can talk things out!
I'm sorry, Fluffy. I really have something urgent to attend.
Since you already know it.
Hey, partner, what's with the hostility? I thought pulling this thing out was just a way of saying hello.
For the last time, state your identity and purpose.
My name's Boot Hill, and I'm a Galaxy Ranger. You look like you seen a ghost. Did you think we all went extinct? Well, that's the price you pay for being off-grid for too long.
The righteous heroes of the hunt would never hijack the Astral Express.
I ain't hijacked anything. What, chatting with someone while holding the gun is considered a hijacking?
It probably is.
Pardon my frankness, but there are plenty of rumors in the cosmos regarding the Galaxy Ranger's current status, and none of them are pretty stories. I have a hard time believing you.
Oh, this is hilarious. The tale that this bunch of fools spin is getting out of hand. There's even a bit about the Galaxy Rangers being turned into gibbons by Dr. Primitive, and they're in some valley screwing around on swings. Of course, I know you won't believe me, which is also why I similarly see the bullets in this gun. 9mm, an eternal classic. I may need the Astral Express's help right now, but if you're an imposter just like that one, I can't allow myself to be exposed to danger. That's just the way it goes, so you all have to first prove yourselves, Huh? Where are you going?
Recognize this?
It's Huddle Fudger. The Jade Abacus of Ally and Oath. The CN Joe really gave this to you guys?
Muddle Fudger?
This is the Jade Abacus gifted to the Express by the Shenzhou Luofu's general, Jing Yuan. Its presence on board serves as the Shenzhou Alliance's official recognition of the Express. Is that enough?
Not bad, kiddo. And across these sprawling stars, a gentle squeeze is all it takes to rustle up a whole legion of Cloud Knights. Now, I reckon that'd be one fudging sight to behold.
Now it's your turn.
Been ages since the Galaxy Rangers had the spotlight shone on them. And we ain't equipped with such fancy gadgets. But I've been around the block enough to know the way to handle these types of situations is easy as pie. Alright then. Feel free to toss any questions my way. And let's see if my answers can't turn your trust. If your gut tells you otherwise, still ain't too late to show me the door.
And why would I play along?
If I truly am a real Galaxy Ranger, you stand to lose nothing.
All right then. Tell me, what kind of organization are the Galaxy Rangers?
Oh, my friend. This question is a hard one. I don't think I can even consider us an organization to begin with. Everyone's on their own fated path along the hunt, with their own resolute sense of righteousness and not so...
This reply...
I'm guessing you're gonna ask never bully the... As Galaxy Ranger in this moment. I already said.
Aren't the Galaxy Rangers...
Oh, my informant is...
That Galaxy Ranger...
Is that the third question?
Is it a hard question?
It isn't.
That's impossible.
That's what I said.
IX never gives any...
Then you must know that I had the good fortune, even in the... to reckon that not... So, we don't know what's happened. And that Acheron... who knows what she intends to do.
I don't intend to do it.
That's not... Did you know? People who come to the land of dreams for the first time, they'll subconsciously stop to be it reality or dream. Staring at the sky is instinctual for humanity. Since the day that the golden hour was completed, it's always been there, watching over every single night of decadence. But now this night sky has been mercilessly severed, dyed with the mist of nihility. And this whole event happened within the course of a single slash of a blade.
A single slash of a blade. Isn't really accurate. It was actually 2 blades, just that the second one was faster.
That's not the point. Many guests who weren't supposed to be invited have gathered at this banquet. Even if the harmony is all-embracing, I have no choice but to show some of them the door. For the sake of Penacony, the planet of
Speaking of living in the shadows, there's Penacony's Dream Master.
Whether you believe it or not, this is the real me.
We are one.
Is this the united as one that the family espouses?
My mortal shell has long since dissipated.
The Oak family's 107,336 offspring are now my eyes, ears, and mouths, spreading joy across dreams when required, and in times of essential need, exiling evil from this haven in my stead.
From the sound of it, it seems like you're asking me to leave, Penacony.
I am glad.
If you think you can.
Are you?
I ended it with a peer, knowing who I am and still showing such malice. You're not the first, nor will you be the last. This scene played out many times before. The result has invariably been.
You are confident. But be reminded 130, and here I stand.
And you will die. But that won't come to pass. I'll do as you ask.
A wise choice.
I wasn't aware there was a choice.
To you, that surely is the only option. Please bear in mind, you and Penacony are of different worlds that leave and never return. The radiance of the planet of festivities is overwhelmingly bright, and even more so when this self-annihilator heralds the destruction of everything. Acheron. A befitting name.
Take it from someone on the other side of your so-called river. You know better than I do that Penacony has already deviated from the harmony. Whatever your intentions may be, I foresee only. Its future holds nothing but nihility.
Attention, please. The unusual...
Excuse me. No need to worry. I apologize for any inconvenience caused to your delightful dream journey. But you just...
Oh, it was just...
And then those... Shh. Can you help me keep this...
Oh, I see.
Thank you. Oh, press it at just the... All right. So many people talking about it. This commotion at the theme park definitely made waves.
Let us...
The family needs to provide...
It appears the goods... However...
Miss Robin, the family can...
But as you can see, perhaps the dream...
I could...
Of course. Hello.
Nothing to be... Hey! Are you...
Hey.
Oh.
Rest assured, Miss...
I trust you guys.
Actually...
Thank you all. Of course, the family...
No wonder.
Don't worry.
Please be...
Thank you for your heart. This is a small gift.
I can't...
If trouble comes knocking on...
Miss
I didn't...
I can't believe...
Preparation is regarding the...
But, plus, I'm...
Everyone, please...
Even if you say... Miss Robin?
Still...
Huh?
Here, make sure to take... We're back to where it all... It is a play. I'm fine. I know you have in that so I intended to... It is how you... But after, I was still alive, and so
Then I went after her, and that's it. That is all. I know now. Take a D3, 2, 1. Don't be afraid. Do you have it?
I do.
That is...
Why? I'm fine.
I'm not so sure about...
Infiltration.
There's still such a long tunnel.
In half a system hour, it will lead us to... It's in your script.
Sorry.
I told you before.
What about you then?
As always.
Because I'm... Elio, what up before that?
After today, that's your next stop.
Land of the Dream.
Glad.
Close your eyes.
The question that every emergent...
The atmosphere here, but from the whispers of the...
It's that man again. Himiko and March have already...
The real dreamscape, the land of the exiles. Before we go, should we speak to everyone first?
Keep going straight down this alley, and it'll lead to an elevator. It'll take us.
This place has more space inside than my own house.
This will keep us well stocked. Ample supplies.
What a huge clocky. Looks like the watchmaker also left his mark on Dreamflux Reef. Unbelievable. To think there's a settlement of this size within the dreamscape. And all beyond the family's reach. The atmosphere in this...
When I first saw it, what's even more...
But there's no...
Take a right turn at...
Not...
the Astral Express.
Sure. Letting her go was the... Let's go. He's... The Reverie Hotel's... We'd better check.
And perfect
perfectly legal for me to stay in. Huh?
Hello, Misha. Oh,
Tick-tock!
you're...
How did you
So, this...
Yep.
This...
Sleepy is a
Based on the
death?
I see.
I see. Is it Miss Robin?
Just...
If you're looking...
If it's not...
Oh, how about this? She's gone to Miss...
All right, then. Well, we now... Yes, that's my thing. Say, I can't... Forget it. It's not important.
A gentle texture and a fine craftsmanship. Everyone, look! Oh.
I'm just a wallflower.
Look! There she is! My calculations are... I'm Kami. See that huge gaping vibe? The scare I constantly after tense...
Beautiful.
Oh!
We're very in...
Why, of course! Regrettably, I came to Penacony. I felt it.
Does the name Madame Rosa... That's right. It...
Miss Kami, right? Our destination is the commercial district. That's where the largest crowds gather. An abundant fragrance. A gentle texture and a fine...
Let me go! Please, come here, sense it!
I remember.
Ghost! There's a ghost! Oh my. There you are! Quickly, come help! Let me... Well, this is how it turned... Ha ha, he thinks he's your guest. That's right. You... Stop asking! Don't say that name!
A little on catagons.
Ha! There's always a weakness. Lend me your strength.
He passed out.
I see.
Unlike in the suite, but we can't just leave this.
We can ask Jessie for help. I've gotten to know many locals while waiting for you guys. Everyone here is living a self-sufficient life.
Done for! Done for!
I knew you couldn't
Let's see how you handle a stroke of genius.
A gentle texture and a fine craft.
Evening, Jessie.
Welcome, Miss Mart.
These two are my...
There have been a lot of new faces lately.
Do such things all...
Not really, but this man has had quite...
hello, Via.
That must be Robin.
Huh? Rob?
Misha is about to take us to her to find out what happened.
We met some stowaway. I heard that places like I also heard that when Dreamflux
If that's true, it's...
Himeko must be gathering in...
An abundant fragrance, worthy of recognition.
I knew you couldn't hold your liquor.
No! At this rate, the family will be done for! Done for!
A gentle texture and a fine.
Let's have a toast to...
This is where we split up.
So that's how it is.
Himeko!
Ah, perfect time.
It's a pleasure.
You know.
I've been keeping an eye on... Play.
Grave?
Life in Dreamflux Re...
You're too modest.
So, on that note, Mr.
They're actually just... but before that, you...
An important guest? Who could it be?
This way, please. The roads here in Dreamflux Reef are a bit run down, so watch your step.
An abundant fragrance, worthy of recognition.
So this is the so-called freedom of organic life forms.
There she is.
Oh, I can't thank... It was nothing. Life must be quite difficult for them and
That's right.
Whenever it's time to say good...
Emma and Andy, if we compare... And me!
I'm glad that you...
Don't worry, Rob. But you know what? You see, in dreams, we learn how to live. Once we return to reality, we learn how to survive.
And should our feathers be damaged, then we share our wings with one another. There's no need to covet an illusory sky in dreams, because we have the right and the ability to fly towards a broader horizon.
It's a relief to see you safe and sound, Miss Robin.
It's nice to see you all again, Astral Express crew. I heard my disappearance caused quite the commotion out there. I'm really sorry about that. Ever since I returned, but now it seemed...
Sweet dreams collapse.
While I was away from later, the land of the...
Hearing you speak...
I hate to admit it, it's regrettable. This is not the...
Could there be another force? Considering what happened...
Cover the I've decided to forgo my...
Look here, brother.
Looks like but Charmony doves don't...
It looks weak and frail. Why don't we find something soft and make a nest for it?
This place is too dangerous for a fledgling.
Okay.
I'll ask.
A cage?
Let's see. Oh,
I do.
why?
Even if it's small birds.
I think she's right.
As you probably... We've seen this... Their ancestors after countless...
So...
Well, that's an idea.
I think people...
That's an interesting...
For now,
Well,
we will take good care of...
Yeah.
and what might that...
What if... I mean, should we let them go?
Talking in your sleep? You look a little Yeah. Happy about that.
Where is Robin?
I knew that was going to be the... Don't worry, your sisters. If I were you...
If you wanted to...
So, you fix...
Choice.
You are aware of... I'm suggesting we
Cooperate? I find it hard to believe.
Fine. You don't have to trust the sense of justice.
Show me, Rob.
All right. As you wish.
Huh?
What's your trick this time?
Just...
And the crew, too.
That'd be...
This is the monument...
Rosalina.
When Penacony was known as a frontier prison. However,
If their names are inscribed...
According to Micah,
Rosalina was killed. Tiernan was a skilled gunslinger. In the decade following the war...
The way I'd expected.
true to the title of...
When Dreamflux Reef, here we meet again.
Robin.
I promised to give this... That sounds... Oh? Is it that...
The look on your...
Siblings, before we begin, as Gallagher.
History fiction.
Well, don't worry.
I double-checked with my...
Thank you for your understanding. Well, it all... The Stellaron. You're totally correct. I wish that... It's people's lives. Confusion. Sadly, we realize... At my wit's end, dormancy.
So, this...
It's not just that.
So, the...
If you want to...
If that's the case...
That's a question for Mr... Are you done talking?
It.
As I suspected.
As for the person...
Well, that was...
Correct. I didn't have other options. Moreover...
What do you mean by that?
To be honest, but I can't just stand... I won't step on that stage for the Paradise Energy.
Indeed. As the head of the Oaks, I'll fight alongside you.
The enemies you are about to... Since our interests are aligned.
We have always been following in the...
Yeah, we named... there...
Rest assured...
Thank you.
Thank you all very...
The Charmony Festival is a...
Everyone, let's gather over here. We still need to make some preparations. I may have been quick...
Huh?
He's the leader of the...
Maybe you...
No, that won't do. You're still carrying... Huh. As I suspected, if I'm right...
Aventurine?
Remember what I said earlier? If negotiation... The only question mark...
Good luck to you, Will.
Well, you... Spoken like a true... Even if the dream...
Don't you have...
Why would you...
Before we depart, if I'm not mistaken.
I've been watching over... Miss Himiko.
Yes.
And you two, young na...
I don't know.
You're full... As for the last nameless, on his deathbed, come with me.
Back here again.
Sometimes I feel like you're still alive, old friend. Like you've still got so much to say. I've kept my promise. Brought the future trailblazers you've waited so long for. I don't know why you were so obsessed with that train. Don't let us down, old man.
What's happening?
Go ahead. His resting place lies
The first and last, Mikhail Char Legward.
Sure enough.
The legacy he left behind. After all, when I...
Well?
Wait, seriously? How could a dream...
That old man always had this strange belief in the nameless and the trailblaze. I could never...
Don't think that's the case, Gallup.
Don't start getting...
Just as Mikhail, there must be some...
Well, I'm a... That's...
Can I borrow your... It's for Mikhail.
Welcome to the Reverie Hotel.
Greetings.
The Astral Express? But I thought...
Yes, my companion's already checked in. My name is Dan Hang, and I believe my personal information is recorded in your system.
I see, but your companion said you wouldn't be coming due to a change of plans.
Now the plans have changed again.
And you are...
Me? I'm Pom Pom. A new nameless who's also with the Astral Express.
He's my fellow trailblazer. We responded to the family's invitation before he boarded the express, so he wasn't registered in your system. Is it possible to accommodate him as well?
Oh, I see. Another one of the Nameless had a similar situation. Seems like a lot of people are joining the Trailblaze these days. Since there's a precedent, it shouldn't be a problem. Just give me a second to contact your companions. I'm sorry, dear guests, but it seems I'm unable to...
What do you mean?
My apologies.
How about this?
I'm afraid that's not...
How about you?
I'm sorry, but the...
So nothing works, huh?
Please be patient.
And now it seems you need to...
It...
Fudge.
I don't think she's trying to give us a hard time. Something doesn't seem right. I need...
Sure thing. Going home seems pretty worried about his companions. I should give him some space. Stressing out about it won't help anything.
The Charmony...
Hey!
Well,
Well,
Oh, come on!
Well, you know... Anyway...
Unsettling.
relax.
Well, looks like...
Greetings.
Hello. Do you think...
I'm at present all...
she doesn't appear... Back already?
Hasn't she returned yet?
Nope. Neither the staff...
I agree. I walked around the hotel...
Well, I'll be... not so fast.
Are you suggesting...
I wouldn't say do. They don't want to attract...
If I were family...
Of course, we don't...
A secret signal.
That's right.
Oh, a concrete...
I'm sorry.
How do we get into the VIP lounge?
This is where my street smarts come into play. You're the
Yes, I am.
We're the name we've been waiting. It's called.
I apologize.
Just...
Wow, this bar's something else. Certainly worthy of the planet of festivity.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Hey, I haven't...
Has done.
Oh,
If someone had reserved...
that's straight.
Then what should we do?
Oh,
Well, what can I get?
Anything you recommend.
Then I would recommend...
this flavor. Dynamite.
Dynamite barb.
As long as you're satisfied.
Let's give the memo keeper another half-system hour. If she does...
The situation is unusual for the...
Actually, as you know, isn't there a saying...
Talking.
Well, with that Acheron...
And you believe... Anyway, unless...
Maybe people do, but Eon...
You think she...
It's...
But in my opinion...
Oh.
Exactly. It's more about...
I don't know what you... That's why the galaxy... Just in case. I have a backup plan if the memo keeper doesn't show up. This is my final backup plan. I promise.
You sure have a lot of cards up your sleeve.
Well, going back to my old career would make things a lot easier. By the way, when you were walking around the hotel, did you happen to see any important-looking guests?
What's your plan?
It's simple. We just grab some hostages and use them as bargaining chips with the family. Or maybe we can even take their identities.
No need for that. We'll return to the Express now.
Wait. Are you getting scared? Draw your weapon. Let's make a big scene.
Are you leaving, esteemed guests? Would you like to cancel that Asdana's White Oak you just ordered?
Huh? Asdana's White Oak? But didn't you just say...
Ha ha. Looks like you are a bit intoxicated, esteemed guests. You ordered a bottle of Asdana's White...
Oh, I'll be waiting.
No mistake. That's her message to you.
Well, looks like we took a detour, but now it's back.
You're back?
Oh.
2 guests?
She's one of them. Look, we welcome all passengers on the Astral Express, but sneaking in like that? You have no regard for any—
My apologies, conductor. It was an oversight on my part. I assumed you were already acquainted with the garden. Given the chaotic situation in Penacony, the name—
You are the memo keeper.
Pleased to meet you, Dan Hung. I've seen you in others' memories. And as for Boot Hill, this is our first face-to-face meeting.
Finally, memo keeper.
That's precisely what I intend to do. But before that, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Black. I'm sure she knows it better than I do.
Greetings.
What? You Garden of Recollection shirtbag! You betrayed me!
I apologize, but she did that at my request. Due to certain reasons, I have been exiled by the family.
To be honest, it was more like...
I asked her to guide me to a place beyond the family's reach and to contact a few trustworthy individuals.
Trustworthy? Son of a... How about this? I'll put a few bullet holes in your head and see what's...
It doesn't have to be like that. I'm willing to answer all your questions, but not right now. If my cover hadn't been blown, we might have had more time, but at the moment, we don't have any other options.
No other options? What do you mean?
This is the only way I can ensure. I kindly request an immediate warp jump out of the Astana star system.
This passenger is requesting...
As far as I can tell, she's not a threat, and seems to be telling the truth.
I've briefly traveled with your companions and know their whereabouts, Dan Heng. Please rest assured, your nameless companions are safe. As for Boot Hill, you may have guessed. I've been waiting for you. Galaxy Rangers are known for their elusive nature and limited contact with each other. So this was the only way I could reach out. Only by doing this can I find a true Galaxy Ranger and fulfill a long-standing promise. To return his relics to their rightful owner. Someone once told me, raindrops are said so. How long has this rain been?
I used to believe looks like the Guardian. Well, mortals. And for some,
like
Sin-thirsters, they emerge. They were once my...
Are you watching over them?
Watching over them? It was. The unwavering, as for me.
But you know these...
Does this... Well, some tasks...
I can help you.
For what?
For the meaning of the night.
I see. Thank you,
Before we part ways, I have... It is true that if this...
A good question. What I do know, someone will...
When I appeared as I grew into adult,
I humbly request...
Come to me.
As you wish. I have faithfully out of...
Do you sincerely repent? Have you examined? Are you willing to... Very well.
Oh, pray.
Next.
I...
Rest assured.
Oh.
I see.
But the bloodhound...
The family is...
Oh.
Next. Please...
Hey! Long time no...
I have sought...
Sure. Well, that's it.
Do you...
Mice, you think nobody knows before you well...
Oh, revered who can judge, who can vouch, who can... If the strong... Then...
Brother? Brother...
You've been working nonstop.
It has always been our wish, even if the negotiation...
You know...
The Dream Master
Let's hope...
Indeed.
It's about time.
Don't worry. I'll be...
Dear, it's Mr. Sunday! Hey, come on. If I just... But they told...
Selling everything?
Why? It's better to be...
Is this...
Oh, see you around, Mr.
What's up, sis?
This is the land of the dream. The man we ran into, even those sweet...
I suppose you have a point.
Why do you say that?
You think that man is not actually... People believe they have... However...
Are you sick?
Exactly. The survival of... No tragedies...
Perhaps that...
Yes. See...
Glad to meet you again, You're too...
I can't stand. But if this...
Nah, every day.
But...
That's exact only in this... And I wish you...
Seems like that guest's...
She had a valid...
What you're trying to...
Well...
However...
No. The scenery in this dreamscape is truly breathtaking.
Oh, Robin. Can't believe I'm meeting you in... You're...
A philosophical...
Oh, not at all.
It's my pleasure.
And then... They have my physical, my true appearance.
So...
My world has been...
That old man's story.
That's precise.
However...
There will be a way.
Look what we have here. A lovely young lady. Brother.
Show yourself.
I've heard that a skill.
Barely.
Now that you've had your fill.
What? No, you should be.
That was a personal...
The Charmony Fest. I don't care what you... Henaconi.
Stop it.
Our paradise is not...
All right. Do you really believe? Well, I've done my... Here. And it'll be through.
I heard a raven cawing in the distance. It seems the Dream Master will arrive soon. Let's wait here.
Okay. That seems like a lot of...
Well...
But that someone... The paradise in Penacony is not...
Remember the old man?
That might be true. That path is Penacony granting...
Well, the future for humanity. Do you remember how we took...
Yeah.
Well, shortly after you left.
I had surmised as much. I knew you wouldn't have avoided mentioning the bird for no reason. Despite that unfortunate outcome, I still believe it was the right decision. Birds aren't meant to spend their lives in cages. They belong in the sky, even if they can't fly.
But here's the thing. If there are birds in this world that can never fly, can we really assert that they belong in the sky?
Are you implying that the same goes for humans too?
Let's take the Astral Express as an example. The Nameless made tremendous efforts to bridge worlds, gaining fame across the universe. However, that's because the pursuit of the Trailblaze exceeds the capabilities of ordinary humans. Otherwise, why would this path be filled with broken rails and abandoned?
That's just sophistry. If that were true...
Unfortunately, that's exactly what happens. Another name for the future is self-value. While this world has its fair share of heroes who inspire people and garner admiration for their heroic deeds, some are born weak and vulnerable. Some find themselves trapped in unfortunate circumstances. Some fall victim to malice and cowardice. When it comes to survival, everyone is equal.
That's why we should care for the weak and support them as if their suffering were our own.
While the Harmony holds noble aspirations, the strong will always be strong, and the weak will always be weak. Even in this carefree dream. In the end, if people can't even secure their own survival, they won't care about the illusory future of equality.
But if people don't live for the future, do they merely exist for survival?
People often forget that when the first bird took flight, the entire world envisioned a future. No more fledglings would ever crash to their death.
Are you reading?
Mr. Gopherwood, if I could become a Cord Master.
I see.
Don't you have a wish?
Of course I do. It's...
Then, let's build a stage there.
It's a...
Yeah, it's...
Maybe.
You're back sooner than I thought. Any results?
Yes. And now...
Huh. But... why else would he have... Do you have the numbers?
Got any more ink?
As I see it, Penacony is our... We're more familiar with the...
That's right. As long as... But the problem is...
So... What's that supposed to... So, I heard as long as we click...
So... How do we go about...
To tell you the truth, I had been preparing to join the auditions.
So they're still running.
We'll follow Marge's plan.
I'm afraid I won't.
Should we ever cross paths again?
All right.
And Miss Firefly, we thank you for all your support.
We've already come this far together. I'd like to join you for the rest of your journey on Penacony. I'm pleased that we can finally fight shoulder to shoulder. I couldn't ask for a better ending.
This is also the spirit of the Trailblaze. Now, everyone, let's prepare to move out.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Scorched Sand Hall. This is where challengers thrive and dream chasers shine, all under the watchful eye of the entire universe. If you have ambition, dreams, and the drive, dear friends,
Oh, wow! They've really outdone them!
behold, here come 4 friends with spirits high and full. Yes, you.
Excuse me!
As the last group of
Would you be open to a...
Your journey is...
The sword and rope!
A knight's head is hot.
People are floored.
Ladies and gentlemen, please. Coming towards us now. Allow me to
Hello.
Can't hide it any. Hello, everyone.
So it's a bunch of... Grab a bottle.
A gentle texture and a fine craftsmanship.
This place is buzzing.
That's right. This venue is a miniature representation. Nameless. Once, the dream chase I whole...
Hello!
Trailblazing...
I hope that...
Safety first.
Waiting for you, and if those are the...
Everyone, as the Charmony Festival, March and I haven't...
Fine by me. All right. I don't...
We'll split into the assigned group.
An abundant fragrance, worthy of recognition.
Welcome to the first stage of Soul in the School. Now... competitors, allow me to introduce the rules of this challenge to you. There are your task. Also...
I'm with you.
A gentle texture.
Oh, just you two! Envision that you're driving and now, Mr.
Do you usually express disappointment this way? No, that's not right.
Very good! Very good! Suddenly, now, Mr.
We're already at the next...
But at this moment... Up next...
I hope these tests... Show your courage. This will keep us well stocked.
Here, you picking up from where we... At this moment...
You seriously think that would make some... The test now is...
Right answer.
I'm...
A tug at the heart. You have no choice.
Get up!
Fantastic. But it's a pity. Your friend does not agree. Of course. However, the...
Welcome to the final stage. Actually, all the scenarios that you previously encountered were all from the film Once Upon a Time in Dreams. Two companions arrive on Penacony with nothing but a dream. Their desire for achievement is met with continuous setbacks. Ultimately, one continues on, despite spiraling into debt, while the other concedes defeat and leaves. Many years later, their paths cross once more in the thriving Penacony. Yet, they refuse to acknowledge each other because...
against the Give it a shot. Your perform. God! I never. Huh? Brilliant! Beautiful!
We have passed the test. We ought to hurry up. Stellaron is at stake.
Congrats to both! Look at the time!
That red hair...
You'll find out if you have the option to now. Dear friends, it is said that enter into the...
If it's a gunfire, try. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Are we...
There in this haunt, alas!
Oh, brave Hanu, you look like you could... Long time no... Oh, listen, but you know... Now, I can't...
Let's stay alert and make sure those monsters don't spot us. Look up there! If we can push that thing down, do you think that would do the trick?
jigsaw pieces. Let's hurry back.
Oh my! Hurry now!
Are such... Disconnecting from that thing so suddenly has left me feeling slightly disoriented. Is that... What exactly?
Tick-tock!
Clocky?
In Dreamville, Hanu says the enemy is... Touch that suspicious-looking TV right now!
So they just... Sheesh. Well, here we go again. Ready?
Oh, last what break?
But... The storage room. It's behind the shelves, right? He wasn't lying. There's actually a bazooka here. Now we should have a way of dealing with those baddies. This thing feels just like the soaring locust too. Careful, and look. Here we go again. That should be all of them, right?
Oh my!
Fashion, stance, and surprise, both laced with beauty.
Congratulations to both of you! Oh, you've overcome all obstacles and proven yourselves! But, unfortunately, there is only one who can be Penacony's festive superstar. In the final stage, you will face the defending champion. If you fail, you will lose the opportunity to become the festive superstar. Welcome to the 33rd Scorched Sand Festival's third stage in the 20th season, sponsored by Soulglad Enterprises' Superstar Showdown!
No way, I think I just saw someone. Someone extraordinary.
An abundant fragrance, worthy of recognition.
Please wait! By the glow...
Are you...
Hear ye! Upon hearing of the unfortunately, the mini-rabbit mech pilot, I do not deserve okay. Let's go upon arrival. What matters is that if I am fortunate at Idrilla, Dear friends, please ready yourself for this trial set forth by the...
Never falter! We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
Is that all?
Too much commotion for my taste. Time for resolution.
Rise to the challenge! Let the duel commence. Put forth all your might.
Let's make it quick.
Rise this ends here. Rise to the
Troublesome.
Rules are made to be broken.
The way is fraught with difficulties. A little on.
Let's go.
Bear witness.
Hope you're prepared.
Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
Let's make it quick.
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
Your convictions, my friends, are indeed ours.
Is that clear, I said?
The laurels of victory belong to Idrilla.
This ends here.
This battle is
Confess!
It'll heal.
Put forth all your might.
Is that all? Rules are made to be broken.
A flesh wound.
relentless. Thus our fates become one. All light to be revealed.
That's enough! I have come to grasp the sincerity of your cause. I yield. Beautiful! Truly a captivating contest. It is through you that I realized to uphold the honor of a driller, I must further hone my skills. What a beautiful lesson indeed! Go forth, my dear friend. Beautiful miss. The audition's crown is yours to claim. I shall remain here, gazing from afar as you bask in the limelight.
We don't have much time. In that case, let's make our way to the end. Penacony's really thronging with talent. I hope we make it in time.
I'm with you.
Show your courage.
Congratulations to the Galactic Baseballer and Firefly on becoming this Scorched Sand Festival's champion! We look forward to their amazing entrance in the chart.
Congratulations to the both of you on becoming the on behalf. As previously promised, my sister, Mr. Yang, and I have met with the Dream Master. Both we acknowledge the perspective of you, Nameless. Penacony does require change, but not as you propose. The planet of... Through your journey of overcoming obstacles, you must have glimpsed the essence of that era. Ultimately, only heroes like... But I would dare ask, if you did not... A dystopia for the survival of the fittest? Or a sweet dream paradise for...
Mr. Sunday, even if the members of the Oak family can't fully agree on what to do about the Stellaron issue concerns the life and death of everyone. This way, we'll at least know.
Nav, let's talk about our final course.
You mean to say?
Indeed, Dream Master.
Do you have?
I'd like to ask. If I have a
Dream Master.
Sunday. The magnitude. Sunday.
I will do as you can.
Robin.
I will do as you...
May thy...
Oh, triple...
Let us begin.
Understood. Question.
Naturally.
Do you love your...
Naturally.
Have you strayed from...
Never.
Have you ever been
Never.
Then, a fine... Do you swear to fulfill...
With the Eon as my witness.
They have seen...
Just a moment. I have another question. To my understanding, the family's harmony and prosperity, the god you both mentioned, are they truly...
Mr. Yang should know that those belonging to the family toil together as if they were kin. Embrace such a delicate...
Perfectly harmonized. Therein lies the problem. It isn't an outsider lurking in the shadows who changed the harmony. In the distant past. Later, though an eon may...
Mr. Yang being overly... For the sake of...
What?
Sorry, Robin. It's just you.
So, this is the true reason I can't sing?
We were never children of the Harmony. Our idea within the Foundation and through harmony.
Unbelievable.
What have you done with...
Don't worry.
You should know.
Should we need to see your efforts for the justice? Smart kid.
If it is the
You're mistaken. Penacony and the natural selection.
So you've just...
If Miss Himiko is... I'm willing to divulge. So, come with...
Huh?
Welcome.
Did you do the same?
It's a tuning. Tuning allowed now, everyone. From this point on, I believe after go, let's begin. This story happened later on. That baby bird was tiny. It didn't even have all of its feathers, and it couldn't sing. When we found it, it was already on. We decided to build a nest. It was clear that if we decided that when it hits destiny. No. Stick to the original or build it. I eagerly await. Interesting. From what I've observed, even if they shot as for the choice you made. This story, it was during that he was a dream. He told me he had a plan in place after hearing the dream chase. I'll tell you the outcomes. Will you do as I did, or will you remain silent? I look forward to everyone. It seems you say he never gets, should he be apprehended. As to your, and the story this time. This story, what surprised me, the letter contained.
Do you know who?
My sister.
To help you.
From what the.
Correct.
A stray.
A war has broke. She hoped to eat.
Is she alright?
If the operate by the Eon of
those. Now you understand.
How could this...
It's all in the past. Likewise. Because this is mere. Would you still support? I am now aware of everyone's stance. Raising these questions merely serves to illustrate one point. The plight of Penacony cannot be salvaged by the Harmony. The true foundation for a sweet dream. I know the suffering of being tormented. The turmoil of losing your way. How sorrow, and even despair, set in when matters don't work out. All of this causes me unending. We must teach the weak how to live a happy life. And this life isn't some noble
So what is your definition?
Good question. When one mistake after the next permeates the masses, they become impossible to trace. Thus, the amassing of these individual nature is always accompanied by predation and sacrifice. Its antithesis, that is what I want to do. Unite people's happiness under the banner of order. They won't need to make bitter choices any longer. Simply describing thoughts is far too abstract. So allow me to provide us during these hard-earned rest days, and it is only on these days that people do not. From where I stand, society's ideal system should be 7 rest days. Following Sunday, there should ensue a second, a third, and indeed an infinite procession of Sundays. This should be the face of the new world. Idyllic, eternal, peaceful days. And thus, every person can return. There would be no need to bear, Miss Firefly. You who are stricken with entropy loss.
It sounds...
But...
The cost is minute. Merely a personal and eternal sacrifice. If this paradise is to...
Awakening. Which means that this so-called paradise is still a dream. Stepping into this paradise means forsaking reality, correct?
It is not forsaking, but transcending. Flesh, blood, sorrow, weakness. If the physical is the root of spiritual suffering, it is only logical that we defeat it.
But in this supposed bliss, people won't have defeated their demons. The chance to overcome their tribulations would be forever lost to them. In other words, it is an escape.
That's another way of understanding it. But there is no shame in escape. On the contrary, the seeds of escape exist in everyone's hearts. Don't you agree, Miss Firefly? And as for why life slumbers, it is because we are afraid to awaken from our dreams. But this is not in conflict with the grand plan. Only in acknowledging this can we truly understand the frailty of human nature, and from there, show compassion and protection.
I admit that you are a born leader. Your perspective on humanity brims with pessimism. Yet you express compassion for all, even when your heart pities them. But unlike you, I live for the self. From my perspective, individuals making choices for themselves is their birthright. The want to escape may be innate in the weak. But whether they are weak or not, it is not up to another to decide. Perhaps in your mind, you also view me as weak? Because I don't think so.
Since Miss Firefly has said her piece, the Astral Express will also naturally give you our answer. We'll leave it to you. Just as Mr. McHale instructed before. Tell him our choice.
What is this place?
Does this place ring any bells, Misha?
I don't know, but I feel a sense of déjà vu. What is this place?
It's the realm within a dream bubble. This was left to the Astral Express by a Nameless, but weirdly, when we entered it, it was completely empty. Dr. Edward from the Dreamscape sales store told me that dreams are formed from memories, and a dream bubble can't take shape if its core is empty. So I thought you might be able to help us in unraveling this mystery, Misha. As a hotel doorman, you know Penacony best among us.
I don't know much about dream bubbles, but if you want to figure out what this mansion is, I'll do my best.
I'm counting on you then.
Himeko, I still don't get it. Why were you so sure that Misha had a connection with this dream bubble?
I wasn't sure. It was just a hunch. Exactly. The question now we're drawing close.
All right.
I guess... I'm not entirely sure, but let's give it a try.
Wait, you managed to...
Weird. If I remember... And... hold on.
This could be a case since this place...
Yeah.
You and...
Yeah. they follow Miss Mirror.
Sailor.
Could you tell us more about the
The compass is...
That's a great story.
Huh? Weird.
Perhaps.
So, where has Clonky gone? Did he leave to protect Dreamville?
Mikhail, that's the... So...
I'm sorry.
Anything
Mikhail?
Grandpa?
But we have... Could you tell us...
Yeah, sure. He didn't... Every time he...
It appears that this... So, where is your...
He went off... I think... I hear the sound of water.
You once mentioned there's a magnificent fountain up ahead. Look, there it is!
The water was every time...
Have you recalled any?
Yeah, he often said...
Hey, don't tease...
Perhaps every adventurer far from home carries a fountain within their soul. Even though the other side of the sea remains shrouded in the unknown, the fountain in front of his house serves as a compass, leading him back to his cherished ones.
Yeah. While Grandpa was at home, we would stand by the fountain and place the compass, a toy boat that I made, into the pool. Back then, I would ask him when I could go.
It seems this Mikhail is truly a seafarer and has nothing to do with...
Yeah.
But this raises more questions. According to Misha, he was clearly born on an oceanic planet and led an ordinary life. With no connection to Penacony at all, could this be...
I'm sorry. Perhaps I'll... I wish to share your burden.
We're going to the opposite side, right?
No. We should turn left here.
Uh-huh. Something feels different about this place.
This is it. Up ahead is... Grandpa's study. It would...
The atmosphere in...
Misha! You finally come!
Clocky!
Are those books on the bookshelf logbooks left behind by that sea?
Yeah. He described how to ensure that on that day, I asked him if I...
What sound?
He told me about a vast ocean in the sky. And he said...
A train?
It's... Then, he said, the distant sound...
Exactly me!
Yeah.
This is the...
Do you remember?
Hey?
Looks like we're just...
This is it. While I've spent my time here,
So...
Yes, this dream...
Wait.
Marge.
Yeah? The little guy here, right?
Looks like every...
The answer. And when we were in Dreamville. A mimetic light.
But Mish...
That's the key to the... Have you ever seen...
Wait.
That's the answer. I should have stayed.
So it's... And the whistle...
That's one way to see. How about we...
Thank you all for helping me rediscover my true self. I was born on Mikhail Char Legwork. If you prefer...
So...
Unfortunately, as for the child who is... And this...
At the end of the journey. However, he somehow left the dream bubble
and forgot all about his task. I apologize.
I don't think Misha has forgotten. The one who brought our unconscious.
Well, I have a sarcastic friend who says I always take big detours and end up backwards, but in the end, if I may apologize, I left my homeland. I've been moving forward all my life, doing what I could to over. So, if you ask what's left within this war, now that you're well aware of the current situation of Penacony, I certainly hope that you'll help me get this world back on track. But I'll leave that decision to you. All I have for you is a story and two gifts. I want to give you my pocket watch. It has accompanied me throughout my long and my hat too. Now, it's time for you to make your choice. Once you've made up your mind, open that door. I'll be waiting for you at the end of this corridor of time.
All right, everyone. Although I don't think anyone will.
Of course.
In that case, then let's proceed together.
Mikhail,
Someone has to.
please don't.
Even without me. Now go.
Where are you going?
I'm going to clean.
Wait, first tell me.
Yeah.
I know what it looked like.
Well, it's the hands.
I see.
But
Don't worry.
where are you going, legwork?
I see. The people of us don't worry. Yeah, this is... Farewell.
Don't worry, someone has to be at the...
Because you're all we...
But what will happen to... Tiernan. We name... If I don't come back in one piece, then you'll become the next watchmaker.
Where are you going, old man?
Oh,
you answer my question. What are you up to?
Relax, Gallic.
Oh, come on. If you...
Yes, we'll organize.
So...
Desperate. Make sure to send.
Misha!
Oh, last night.
Write it down?
Oh.
Of course!
Yes, I wanted.
Yeah.
But you know, it was so. And the watchmaker.
We've arrived at Dreamflux Reef. So, where to next?
You know, Clocky, I don't think I'll be going anywhere else. I've traveled far enough, and it's time for a little...
Oh.
No, I'll stay here. And then...
This is... where it ends? You told me.
Yeah, that's what I said. So now, it's up to you to decide...
My next destination? Misha? You're acting weird today.
No, I'm not feeling down. As for clockwork, yeah, it resolves all problems in this dream. So, well, everyone gets lost at times. They may hesitate and doubt which way to go. That happens in this dreamscape and beyond. But don't worry, whether it's calming, happy, angry, or sad, all they need is a little nudge to take. I'm leaving that little nudge with you, and I hope you'll share it with others. Such is the essence of clockwork, the will of the Trailblaze. Clocky's hands spin around non-stop, indicating confusion, frustration, and weakness. But ultimately, people still need to move forward.
Just like your hands, always pointing ahead. This is where my journey ends. From now on, it is your path to walk.
Trailblazing means taking paths your predecessors forswore, and venturing even further. The Penacony in Mikhail's dreams does not belong to Order.
I can't believe that Eon would cast a glance at Penacony at a time like this. Is it because of the resonance from the legacy of the Trailblaze? Or...
Well, there might be another possibility. Perhaps they want to witness, on behalf of the fallen Eons, who will hold the future of Penacony.
if that's the case, on behalf of the Dream Master of Penacony and the 107,336 members of the Oak family, I'm cordially inviting you all to the Penacony Grand Theater to participate in the upcoming Charmony Festival. And, of course, since the future of the Stellaron, Penacony, and even the entire cosmos is at stake, if you truly believe in Akavili's path, then show me their courage and determination.
Does that mean?
I'm afraid so.
This is weird.
Well, in my sense that's why.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyway, now that we've taken up the...
However, a desire to... They've harnessed...
What do you mean?
I believe...
Before I left, the Destiny Slave told me that this journey would bring because one of the lines...
3 times?
The first time. So now I've understood the meaning of my second death. And I am prepared to face it. If all goes well, my efforts will provide crucial support for you. Only by achieving victory in this battle can we secure a future.
The most terrible form?
The true...
We must do everything.
Have you...
Yes.
Thank you again for your assistance.
Yeah. I dreamed of a scorched earth.
Everyone, are you ready?
A new shoot sprouted from the earth. It bloomed in the morning sun and whispered to me. Like fireflies to a flame, life begets death. May we meet again in reality.
After today, Japella's, that's your next.
Land of the You mean?
Silverwolf.
Well, I want people die. We.
Do you exist?
Are you not this? If I were to die, though it's the tombstone, it will bear.
That's quite unexpected. I can sense that it's a shame you won't be able to see. Yeah. Not just those nameless. Even Mr. Wings is just like you. But in the end, we managed to... Well, then I'll be joining you soon. Let's get together and have supper again. Oh, here's to you. To the imperfect.
It's warm here.
It's a shame, these berries.
Seriously? In case you didn't become, have you?
I Before coming here, I stopped by a place called Orkron. The flavor wasn't exactly sweet, but it left a lasting impression. When I think back on my past, I realize that what's tying everything together, don't worry about it.
Well, by the way...
No, I had a companion in Orkron. She...
Well...
Condolences.
That's proof that you're...
Or...
afraid.
I'm afraid I'll forget. I fear that those vivid...
Hard to imagine.
Because... as long as this...
But you're right.
When will this rain?
Perhaps...
Have you heard of a planet half an amber area?
Do you think the same thing?
Yes.
Because of the nihility.
I would disagree. If the family messes...
No, they don't. If they truly serve the harmony.
What do you mean?
The path in Panico.
Do you remember the two paths
Shepe, the harmony.
Holy But I don't see any
I can't say for sure. The Charmony Festival will...
I have another plan.
Hold on.
Exactly.
Think it over.
I have considered it thoroughly. My companions are...
Are you the only one here? The Nameless is quite the diplomat. Our secrets have spread like wildfire within the family. This is a crucial moment for us. So, where is the Chosen?
What do you mean? I'm right here in front.
You know, she was supposed to be the star of the Charmony Festival.
But the plan has changed. As her brother, I know she doesn't want to sing for the Order. So I'll take her place.
You've always been wise beyond your years. I'm sure you understand the consequences of your choice.
If you consider this, well, there can't be.
Do you believe?
If karma exists, then everyone has their own karma. You have yours, and my karma has nothing to...
All right. Since you're willing to sacrifice yourself for her, I'll grant your wish.
Well, the compromise came sooner than it...
You and your sister were born as twins of your... Of course. The opening is near. Go, my child. Seize the power of the harmony.
I have one final question. Why did you choose to bring the Order to Penacony? Wouldn't it have been better to choose a desperate world, instead of a city filled with hope and dreams?
It's for justice. If we lose justice in our hearts, we'll make...
So, it's not...
Well, that's where our conversation ends. Go ahead. The 107,000.
I shall ascend. Bathed in my light, my people shall flourish, while all evil shall be
This is the interior.
It's quite a...
And not only that. Even if we're late, let's explore.
An abundant fragrance, worthy of recognition.
Should you have a moment, take some time for a bath.
Why the long face, buddy? Cheer up! Tick-tock! Oh boy! I've eaten too much this time!
Dirty trash. Watch your head.
Smell it. I shall be the judge. A little honesty.
Spend freely.
Lend me your strength. Is that fair, Catadons? Recount.
Sure.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Hedge your bet. It's on me.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I will fight alongside you, Lady Bronya.
A little honesty would do. Time for resolution. Open sesame.
This battle is lend me your strength. Expand your thinking. Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown. Expand your thinking. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Watch it crumble. Expand your thinking.
Catagons. Thus our fates become one. So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Open sesame.
All lies shall be revealed. So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Expand your thinking. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Glimpse the unknown. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking.
Time for resolution.
Lend me your strength. Open sesame. Lend me your strength. Expand your thinking. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void. Open sesame. Watch it crumble. Endless riddle. Nothing but a void.
Thus our fates become one.
Expand your thinking. Glimpse the unknown.
Time out, waste money, buddy!
Too much commotion for my time for resolution.
Hedge your bets,
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Sure, I'll play.
Of no great concern.
Hedge your...
Lend me your strength.
Too much commotion for my taste. Catch a dance?
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. Lend me your strength.
Sure.
This ends here.
A little honesty would...
Hedge...
You'll... Feeling good. I must stay focused.